Right, wanted to give a short update on the Corvette. Had to do some butchery on the header. Originally, it came up like this, so it wouldn't make it past here, and it went up like that. So I had to cut it, turn it, and then add another piece in. My welder started acting up. You can see it down there. Not the best welds, but I can clean them up with the grinder. And then next, I took the heater AC box out because it's hitting the exhaust. So I'm going to have to, let's see, where's the mark? Right there. That's where the exhaust is hitting. So I'm going to have to cut this and get it to where it'll fit around the header. And then I'm going to have to move them fuel lines because they're going to be, that's too close to the exhaust. So when the AC sits like right here, so I'm going to pull them over and come up on this side. Still got to do something about the pulley. Haven't decided yet. That's really all I've gotten done on this. Here's the other header I cut up. Alright, let's do some more work on this heater box. I cut some of it, and I got the fuel lines off. You see them down there. Let's see how much more we got to cut off this box. See if we can get over here so we can see. Still hitting down there. I don't know where the hell my marker went, but I'm going to mark that, and then I'll pull this off and cut some more. Here's my mark on the inside. Just draw a line over here. Something like that. Let's try that. Alright, let's test fit it again. This point right here. I'm stopping this now, so I'll cut a little bit more of that off and we'll try again. Now it's sitting right here, so I'll cut some more of that out. Alright, try it again. Kind of looks like maybe a little bit right here. Yep, let's try that. Let's try it again. It fits. I'm gonna cut this corner off though, just to make it easier to fiberglass maybe. Alright, one more. Alright, try again. No problem. Okay. Alright, so now what I'll do when I fiberglass it is make this as flat as I can and then cave it in this way so it's really close to this. So that's going to be fun. If we bring it in like here maybe and over. but it fits. That's the good thing. All right, let me air out the garage because there's a lot of dust. All right, I've got this cut like I want it with my, I used the Pepsi box. There's my pattern. It fits in there. Like that. So that's how I want to make my fiberglass piece. So there's one. We took that one out. There's one there. One there. And then that should come apart, and then it'll be easier to make my piece. Yeah, because then I can turn this upside down, put this in and tape it, put plastic over it, and then fiberglass it. Maybe. All right. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I think that'll work, won't it? I made it a little bit wider than the hole, so that way I can fold it over like that. I think that'll work. Gonna have to. I need to cut it right there. All right. I think I'm gonna make two. I can put one on the outside and then flip it over and put one on the inside. So I need to cut out another pattern. All right, let me do that and I'll be back. All right, we're gonna try this. Got a bowl, liquid resin. Lost my hardener. Oh, there it is. All right. Maybe I better sand that a little bit. It's about half a can. I'll use about half of this. All right, where'd my brush go? Now mix it up. Not a body man, but I do pretend to be one. All right, first one. how well this is going to work. Not too well. Oh. Let's try this other one first. Now, should I put this one on top of it? Will it work? I don't know. Good enough for this go around. mess. Better just leave it alone. Alright, well, we got more. I always got more at Walmart. Oh no. Alright, we'll just see what happens. Here's the finished, well, it's not finished, but this is the first part of it. Need to cut that off there. Sticking up right here just to flatten it out a little bit. Don't have to probably, but and then next I'll take strips and lay around the edges all the way around it, and then put pieces over the top of it just to make it harder. I mean, that's pretty hard, but let's test it to see if it'll even, if it fits right. Alright, let me get the, set you up here. Plugged up one of my holes, so I'm gonna have to drill it out real quick. Okay, now let's try it again. Now the header is not on there, but I'm about to turn it sideways here, or upside down so you can see. Should have plenty of room. All right. Now we'll put the strips on it and then let that harden and we'll be done. Well, you know, we gotta sand it and paint it and blah, blah, blah. All right, I cut that piece off that was sticking out. Now we'll just put pieces around it to make it thicker. These orange gloves have got grip on them. A little thicker too. Using the same stuff I did last time. Get it at Walmart. Well, that ain't good. Way to go. All right, here we go. I would say that's probably going to be strong enough, don't you think? Well, that's how I'm leaving it. Probably didn't need blah blah blah. Didn't need to mix all that up, but like I said, they make more. All right, I've got the heater box actually installed. Painted it. I'm going to flip the phone upside down and show you the back side. So it's not touching. Got plenty of room. Right now I'm doing the wiring. Rewrapping it with this braided instead of this plastic. I think this looks better. And I got the dry shaft back in it. Still got to do the fuel lines. Originally they came up the side right here, and then they went over, but that's not going to work with those headers, so I want to bring them up over the frame up this side and across the top. Well, okay, for now I'll get some more done and I'll come back and show you.